Welcome back to Mad Wife Rips. Finally got my hand. Oh, you can see me in these cards. Finally got my hands on some Topps Composite, and man, am I disappointed. Very disappointed in the hit rate on these. Unless you're one of the top breakers, I just I was very excited about this product. And look, there are some massive hits out there. But for the everyday collector like you and me, this is a more of a novice product, in my opinion. This is strictly my opinion. This is a novice product. It's a fun product. There's not a lot of money in it, especially on the retail side. So I have been through several blasters. I'm going to open two here today. Just to give you a look, if you haven't seen it yet or you just like to watch it, I'm going to do two blasters here today. And before we get started, I just wanted to show some of my favorite hits so far. I do plan to grade a lot of these just because it's the first year release, and I think they're just kind of cool cards to have. Again, not a ton of money, not a ton to be had. And I'll show you what I believe to be the more valuable ones here too. But here is a look at some of my favorites. We've got this Dan Marino on the I don't remember if it's the Vortex refractor from Cosmic Chrome or what, but I love this refractor parallel. I love it in baseball, but Thunder Dan, Dan Marino, Dan the Man, Dolphin Dan, just a sick card to me. I used to enjoy watching Dan play. Speaking of Marino, here's a refractor of his, and I don't have Baby Ripper here to bang the table every time the light goes out. But I like the Dan refractor. Dan has fans. Dan has fans. Of course, the GOAT running back, Barry Sanders, on the Topps Finest refractor. Thought that was a cool hit. Speaking of Barry, on the all etched, the all etched insert is back in this. It's also been in 2024 Topps Chrome Baseball, but I like this is the pink variation of the Barry Sanders. That exact card of Bo Jackson, which I thought was cool. Another one of these variations on All Day Adrian Peterson, All Day AP. Thought that was worthy of a top loader. And then we'll end on a couple more QBs. This is the lasers, I believe. The Topps Chrome lasers of Peyton Manning. Also pulled this in the refractor. Just don't show it in the video. I like that. He does. He's one of my all-time favorites. And then, the GOAT quarterback, Tom Brady, unless Mahomes catches him. This is not an insert. It's not a refractor. It's just the Topps Chrome Black. But it was Brady. And then my showcase cards up here. I pulled an X-Fractor of Bryce Young. This is my boy. Y'all know Bryce is my boy. I'm a Panthers fan. Bryce is all over this product. I've probably pulled 20 of his cards and maybe 7 Strouds. But this is my favorite Bryce Young card so far on the X-Fractor. And then pulled two really nice, in my opinion, Anthony Richardson. First, the Midnight, which is pulled from the UFC. Topps UFC was the last we saw doing that. These are really thick. You're going to need at minimum, this is a 100-pointer. I would put it in a 100-point top loader. I thought that was pretty cool. A lot of the midnights that I hit were not that great, so hitting Anthony Richardson was nice. The Topps Chrome Refractor here, thought that was one of my better hits. And then my two favorite Strouds, probably $7 to $10 on the Topps Chrome Black. And then the biggest card that I have pulled, which isn't even that big, is the Topps Gallery CJ Stroud Rainbow Foil. It's about $50, $60 from what I've seen. So, if you pull this in a blaster, you've made your money back. but out of all the blasters that I have pulled, I've only pulled that one. So I think the blasters are running $30, if I remember correctly, and my understanding is that they are everywhere now. So, go ahead and, I mean, look, I hated on it a little bit, and just because when Optic and Prism and all that stuff is released, this will be, in my mind, a forgotten product. Not a forgotten product. That's a little strong. A less desirable product than it is currently. So, it's hot right now for collectors, for flippers, for buyers. So, get out and get it now while you can, and test your luck, seeing what you can get. So we're going to do 2 blasters here today. This feels like a thick pack. What I would go with on these, I think that's one of those voltage. What I would go with on these, the hangers have looked a lot better, in my opinion, than the blasters. So we got a Bo Jackson pack. I like that Midnight Bo Jackson. Yeah, that's what it was. It was the wrong insert, but it is the pink version of the grounded. So I do think that's a pretty cool insert. Kind of reminds me of the, what's the one that's in Prism that's horizontal like this? I've drawn a blank on what it was called. I wanted to say crushed, but it's not crushed, I don't think. But the hangers, I got that X-Fractor Bryce Young out of a hanger. I'm seeing a lot. For the price, I'm seeing better pulls. It's a nice Levis Finest. I'm seeing a lot of nicer pulls coming out of the hangers, especially for the price. All right, so we got an Adrian Peterson on the Allen and Ginter foil. It's not a bad hit. I think you get maybe one of these per box. Well, yeah, I take that back. I don't necessarily know if you get one of those per box because it was backwards. But I've gotten, no, I don't think you get one per box. I've gotten several, but I've opened several. So, Chris 2K Johnson, Kurt Warner, Sterling Sharp on the refractor, Adrian Peterson, and Voltaic on the Elway. Out of all of this product that I have opened, I pulled one numbered card, and it was a Allen and Ginter greened to 250 of Kellen Winslow. That's the only numbered card I pull out of all of this product that we have opened. It is fun to see some of these names. Dexter Manley, Tecmo Bowl legend, Dexter Manley, Herman Moore right here. This would be a fun set to put together. I'm not gonna lie. I would go out and buy this just for the set. There's a sepia Chris Johnson, Arian Foster, and a Rodney Hampton, another Tecmo Bowl legend. I would buy this to put the set together, I think. Steve, Jim Kelly on the Midnight. It's a nice little Hyper Prism LT. Yeah, I'm noticing this. When you pull a player, you tend to pull that player multiple times. So, last pack of box number 1. And you can see, definitely don't get your money's worth, or we have it. It's that green right there. Keyshawn Johnson, let's make you sweat a little. I don't know that's numbered, but let's make you sweat. Frank Gore, Neil Anderson, and what do we have? Hey, we got an auto. We got an autograph, and it is on card too. An Irving Fryer. Now, I'm in my 40s, and I know the name Irvin Fryer. I just don't know how good he was. I know the name. My first autograph I have pulled. Irving Fryer on the Resurgence out of the green kind of hyper. That's a sticker auto. I thought that was on card. That is a sticker. But Resurgence, Irving Fryer for the Patriots. So that's cool. That's cool to pull an auto. To pull an auto out of retail is pretty cool. So I take back all the bad stuff that I've said. If you can pull an auto, go get it. But I have opened a lot of blasters without pulling an auto. So there is that risk. But hey, happy that the boxes that I'm opening on camera, at least one of them had an auto. And now I've got to go look up Irvin Fryer's numbers again. I would have loved for that to have been a Randy Moss. In fact, when I first saw the face, I thought it was Randy Moss. Dun-na-na-na-na like Randy Moss. Dun-na-na-na-na like Randy Moss. All right, box 2. Happy Friday, by the way. Hope you guys are enjoying. NFL season started last night, and an amazing game 1 as to be expected from the Chiefs and the Ravens. Here's Bryce. Here's my boy. He's all over the product. Epic first game. How many people have gone out and picked up Isaiah Likely in their fantasy football leagues? I was shocked to see that he was drafted in so few leagues. I actually had him in a couple of my leagues already. Whoa, sorry guys. Went to this camera so I wouldn't bump it, and bumping it. Already had Xavier Lively, or Isaac. Isaiah Likely. I already had him in a couple of my leagues just because if you watch a lot of their games, nice little Barry Sanders, Emmitt Smith, if you watch a lot of the Ravens games, Isaiah Likely and Lamar Jackson tend to be attached at the hip. I'm not a Ravens, I don't follow the Ravens. I'm not a Ravens fan per se. But when you watch their games, they always look to be, you don't see one without the other on the sideline that I have noticed. So Mark Andrews is getting up there in age. They look to be running 2 tight end sets. He's like a receiver playing tight end, and he was a toe tap away last night from having 10 catches, 120 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Not bad for a backup tight end who is available in like 80% of fantasy leagues. So if you waited on tight end like I did, he was a great late round flyer. So I wonder how many people are picking him up. The other guy from last night is Chiefs rookie Xavier Worthy, who is worthy of being on your fantasy team. Now, Hollywood Brown is out, and he will be back, and they are a little similar in, got another one of those green. No, that's just a refractor. I thought we had another auto. Love the Toms, touchdown Tom. Top load all the Bradys that we get. Woodson is not numbered. It looked different coming out of the pack. Down to 2 packs. Xavier Worthy, look, he's fantastic. But Hollywood Brown, Rashee Rice, those guys are going to take away from his potential targets. He's got to be owned in 100% of leagues, especially with his rushing ability. You got to get him if he, for some reason... Whoa, we got a CJ. Nice. Nice. There's another $50 bill right there. A CJ rainbow foil. I was hoping that would be numbered, but I've learned my lesson in this product and knew that that meant it was a rainbow foil. But I am certainly not complaining. And now I don't even remember what I was saying. I'm excited about that CJ. Oh, Chiefs wide receivers. Kelsey had a terrible game last night. He's not going to have a bad game like that. McMahon, Wayne Corbett, and D'Angelo Hall is our last card. So, all right, let's do a quick recap for today's box. Today's boxes. Some of the stuff that I kind of put aside is the better stuff. A McMahon Resurgence Refractor, a Tom Brady on the Resurgence, a Rod Woodson on the Resurgence Lasers. I love the Midnights, Maurice Jones-Drew, Adrian Peterson on the Hyper Prism, Midnight, Culpepper, Pink, Mike Singletary, Topps Chrome Black, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, Will Levis rookie, LT Prism, Chris Johnson, Sepia, Frank Gore, Concord on the pink, and I don't know why Devin Hester, Topps Chrome Black made it in, but congrats on him making the NFL Hall of Fame. And then our top loaded cards for today, we had a big hit in each box, but got the Bryce Young on the Topps Chrome Cosmic, the CJ Stroud, is this the 80? No, this is like the 08 or something. CJ Stroud on the Rainbow Foil Rookie. And then potentially our biggest hit of the day is the Resurgence Irving Fryer autographed, number to one. I think I said 125 earlier. It's 175. So I'm happy. I mean, two of my better boxes that I saved for you guys. So you're welcome. You are welcome. But what are your thoughts about this product? What are your thoughts about the boxes that we had? Are they better than what you've seen? Or have you done better? Are you buying this product? Are you passing on this product and waiting for Panini? Are you putting sets together? Are you buying singles? I've heard of people out there buying singles. And also, what are your thoughts on the NFL season? Are the Chiefs going to three-peat? I'm seeing a lot of attention on the Lions. I hear a lot of people talking about the Lions. Watch out! Look, I do not follow the NFL like as much as a lot of fans of sports cards do. But I'm going to tell you, watch out for the Green Bay Packers. I just have a feeling like Jordan Love, year 2, is the starter. They went out and got Josh Jacobs. He's not Hall of Fame running back yet or anything, but I do think that he is an upgrade over Aaron Jones. And their wide receiver core, guys, the Texans are up there. The Chiefs, obviously, with Mahomes. The Bills, not anymore. They're down. I would say the Texans and the Packers from a wide receiver court. Dolphins, obviously. But I am telling you, Green Bay Packers wide receivers are loaded. And I'm not telling you guys anything you don't know, but a strong running game with Josh Jacobs and A.J. Dillon, a rising star at quarterback with Jordan Love, a good offensive line, wide receiver weapons for days, 2 young, good tight ends with Kraft and Musgroves, an improved defense, a underrated defense, in my opinion. And I'm not saying that I am throwing a lot of money on Green Bay, but I may be putting a little bit of money on Green Bay. So watch out for them. And that's my kind of my sleeper Super Bowl pick. But if it's anybody, 49ers are always there in the mix. Chiefs obviously in the mix. Lions are a sexy pick. Texans are an outside pick with the amount of additions that they've had. not quite sure they're ready for that, or they're there yet. But so excited about the NFL season. I'm a DraftKings fanatic, so if you guys have any good bets, let me hear them. And love to hear what you guys think. I appreciate you guys. We're trying to grow this channel. We're almost at 200 followers. I do plan to do something fun if we do get to 200 followers, and I'll tell you what that is here in the next couple of videos. But I appreciate you guys watching us and joining us, and I'm going to catch you later. See ya.
Mad Wife Rips.